Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My channel is fully based on software testing. So on the upcoming days you can expect more software testing related videos like automation testing, manual testing and more. So today's topic I'm going to start with the introduction to testing. So this will be my first video in my channel. Why is starting with the introduction to testing? Because uh, if you guys choosing to learn software testing, you will blankly choose manual testing or you go on straight with automation testing. Not like that, it's not the correct flow. Before moving on to the manual testing and automation testing, you have to know what exactly this testing is. So that's why I started this topic. And also I have more number of interview experience. So if you are new to software testing, or if you learned, and if you are getting ready for any software testing related job role interviews, please see this video first. Because even before interview you have to know what are the basic things you must have in your brain before attending this software testing job role. So today's topic is about introduction to testing. So what is testing? Testing is the process of evaluating a system, product, machine, component to ensure it meets specified requirement and functions correctly. So here I not only mentioned the software, I also mentioned machine. Because software, testing is not included only software, it includes machines, mechanical parts also. So everything should be tested before moving on to the client hand, right? So that's why I mentioned a system, product, machine, component to ensure it meets specified requirement and functions correctly. It involves executing the system under various conditions to identify and fix defects, ensures reliability, performance, and user satisfaction. It's just a common word used by everyone while learning testing. I will tell you in simple. It software achieves the requirement of client specifications of BRD, business requirement document, from business analyst or project manager. They will give you the BRD document. So basically it represent software, machine, speakers, Bluetooth devices also. So for example, a Bluetooth device should achieve the requirement of client specifications of the document from the product manager. So like that it will go. When testing, how testing process will go, it must achieve the requirement and functions correctly. It's not just like testing the machine or software application. Before testing you have to know what need to be tested, what this application specification is, and what is the client requirement about this software application or a machine. There is a client requirement asking a bike must be made like a city ride and also for a long ride purpose. So for that we choose cruiser bike, so or street bike for city riding, cruiser bike for long ride, sports bike for speed purpose. So these are the requirements. So some people like sports bike like R15, some people's like Royal Enfield for long ride, and some people like street bike like RX100 for city ride purpose. So these are the requirement actually. So based on the client requirement we have to test the software or a machine. Okay, so that's why it represents software, machine, speaker, Bluetooth devices, like that. So whether it achieved the specified requirement and it satisfied our client and it's functioning correctly, this is what we need to be tested. So now moving on to the next slide. What is a user story? What is a user story? Yes, user story is a brief description of a feature from an end user perspective, outlining their needs and goals. Example, as a user, I want to be able to reset my password so that I can regain access to my account if I forget it. This is a basic statement. Let's see the general example, like a common man asking something he want. Okay, so as a user, I want to use the Wi-Fi on the elevator. So on the lift also, I want to use my Wi-Fi. Sorry for that. So on the lift also, I want to use Wi-Fi. So this is a common man request. So this Wi-Fi need to achieve this uh, request from the client or from a common people. Okay. So the second one is test scenario. So this is user story. When comes on to the software thing, as a user, I want to able to reset my password so that I can regain access to my account even if I forget it. So this is a common user story based on software, and this is a general example. What is test scenario? Okay. Derived from the user story, a test scenario outlines high level conditions and functionality that need to be validated to ensure the feature works as intended. Now we see the example for test scenario. This is user story. As a user, I want to travel from Chennai to Bangalore comfortably and cost effectively. So, a common man wants to travel from Chennai to Bangalore in comfortable way and also in cost effective manner. So we separate this in positive scenario and negative scenario. So in positive scenario, a user can travel from Chennai to Bangalore using public transport using software on non-peak hours. Okay, non-peak hours. So user can travel from Chennai to Bangalore using public transport, example bus, using software on non-peak hours. So this is a positive scenario. So the test case comes like verify the user can search for bus options between Chennai and Bangalore, verify that the user can book a bus ticket from Chennai to Bangalore, and verify that the user receives a confirmation after booking a ticket. So now for negative scenario, a user attempts to travel on public transport during peak hours but faces issues on the software. So this is a negative scenario. This is positive scenario because in non-peak hours a user going to book for a ticket, bus ticket. In negative scenario, is going to book a bus ticket on a festival time like Christmas, Diwali, or any other peak hours. So in negative scenario, what this description is going to tell is sometimes the software may be able to crash. In non-peak hours, the software will work smoothly, but in negative way, in like peak hours or festival time, New Year time, the application might be crashed. So this is what scenario is mentioning. So this is what exactly you need to think for writing test scenario. So this is one of the case. For the negative scenario, test case comes like verify the system provides a warning or alternate options if buses are fully booked during peak hours. Verify that the user receives an appropriate message if there are no available buses during the selected time, and verify the user cannot proceed with booking if no seats are available. So this is how it should go. So the next topic we are going to say is what is a use case. So I think you understand what is the scenario, and hereafter you should not confuse yourself on difference between test case and the test scenario. Okay, I will tell you the flow. After the user story, test scenario will come because test scenario is derived from user story. Okay, and test cases are derived from test scenario. So this is how the flow will go. Okay, this one you should remember or note in your notepad. So now let's move on to the next slide. What is a use case? A use case can provide detailed steps and interactions between the user and system, illustrating how the user story will be realized in practice. So it's fully depends on navigation. So I will tell you this example. So now you will understand what exactly this use case is. User navigates to the login page and clicks on the forget password. Enters their email address, receives a reset link, clicks the link, and successfully sets a new password. So it is like a navigation of steps to step. So this is what exactly use case is. So now let's move on to the another slide, that is what is a test case. So next we are going to see what is a test case. Based on the use case, a test case specifies precise inputs, action, and expected results to verify the software behaves correctly under specific conditions. For example, input is enter registered email address. Action is click on the forget password link or button, follow the link received in email, and enter a new password. So expected result should be a user password should be successfully reset and a confirmation message must be displayed. So I'll show you the example. Title is verify the password reset button or link. Precondition is user has a registered account with the email, like example user at example.com, because that user must be registered an account in order to use this functionality. Okay, reset button functionality. So that is what mentioned in the precondition. So the steps will be navigate to the login page. Click on the forget password link or button, enter the registered email address, click the submit button, uh, open the email and click the reset link, enter a new password, confirm the new password, and click the reset button. That's all. Then what the expected result should be, the user password is successfully reset and the confirmation message is also displayed. Actually this is the actual result. The user password should be successfully reset and the confirmation message must be displayed. Okay, this is how the expected result should come. So this is how the test case steps, preconditions, everything should comes like. So now the final slide is what is a test script. Actually this is not a final slide, this is a final topic, what is a test script. So now let's see what is a test script. A test script automates the execution of a test case using pre-written code to perform actions and validate outcomes against the expected result. So in general, I can able you to understand that exactly what this test script is exactly mean is test case into action on the browser using automation tool. So the test case is converted into action on the browser like Chrome, Firefox, Edge browser using automation tool like Selenium Java. Okay, so on the next page I will show you the example, that is a test case. Verify that the Flipkart homepage loads correctly. Test case ID, just an example, and this is a test case description. Verify that the Flipkart homepage loads correctly and the browser window transition from maximized to full screen. So this is a test case. So now what we are going to do is we are going to convert this test case into action by using automation tool. Okay, so in this video I will use the Eclipse software application. So before moving on to this, we need to understand what kind of test script we need to do in order to make this test case into action. So first we need to visit Flipkart homepage, that is loading correctly or not, and the browser window should maximize and then up to full screen. Okay, so the precondition is web driver must be set up correctly. So Chrome driver executable must be available in the system path on Eclipse. So the test step is initialize the Chrome driver, maximize the browser window, open the Flipkart homepage, change the browser window to full screen mode, wait for 2 seconds and close the browser. So expected result should be the browser should open in maximized mode, navigate to the Flipkart homepage, switch to full screen mode, and then close after 2 seconds without any error. So this is how the expected result should come. So now let's see this in the Eclipse software. So the test case is verify the Flipkart homepage which loads correctly or not. This is the test case. Verify the Flipkart homepage loads correctly. And this is a description mentioning everything. So WebDriver is equal to no new Chrome driver. This will open Chrome browser. Okay. So later I will explain like each part about automation testing. Now you just understand what exactly this test script is. Okay. We are going to convert this test case into action by using this automation tool. So this is how test script will work. Like I one of my interviewer asked this question, what is test script? So on the I was like entry level on that time. So my answer was like we need to convert the code into executable form. That is partially correct, not fully correct. You're going to convert this code into executable form. Yes, it is going to execute. But what the interviewer expected from my answer is we need to convert the test case into the executable form. Okay, we need to convert this test case into action by writing this code. So this is what interviewer expected for the question what is test script. So now I'll explain. This code will open the Chrome browser, and this code will maximize the window. Like if I open the browser, this will maximize it. Okay, so this is what exactly this code is going to do. And driver.get www.flipkart.com. So this will get the URL, and then the next code is driver.manage.window.fullscreen. So this will like going full screen mode, and thread.sleep 2000, it's like 2 seconds. Okay, and then finally driver.quit operation. This will quit the browser, and we are going to execute this. So now let's see the action mode. To open the Chrome browser, I'm going to maximize this window. Okay, now going to put the Flipkart URL on the search box, and full screen mode. Yeah, full screen mode. And finally, after 2 seconds it will quit the. So that's all. We converted this test case into action. Okay, converted in test case into executable form. So this is what exactly the test script is. Okay, the final slide we are going to see is the correct order. So we seen what is testing, what is user story, what is test scenario, what is use case, what is test case, and what is test script finally. So this is the correct flow. You should take a screenshot also. um, Now you just understand the flow. This is very important. So again I'm going to explain user story. As a user I want to log into the application using my email and password so that I can access my account. This is a user story. Use case: a user wants to log into the application by entering their email and password and then clicking the login button. So this is like navigation. Okay, so I already told what is use case. So you can see, if you read this, you came to know the description tells about the navigation, like steps to step. Okay, and this is a common man request, like I want to log into the application using my email and password so that I can access my account. So now let's see the test scenario. Verify that a user can successfully log into application with valid email and password credential. Negative scenario means invalid for the negative scenario. Positive scenario, valid. Okay, so this is how you differentiate this test scenario. And test case will be derived from test scenario. So based on this test scenario, we're going to write test case like verify login functionality with valid credential. So now we taken positive test scenario. That's why I mentioned valid credential. Valid credential. precondition will be a user must already have a registered account. Test step is open the login page, valid email address, valid password, put it on the field and click the login button. Finally, the expected result is the user should be redirected to the dashboard or home page indicating a successful login. And finally comes to the automation test engineer, that is um, converting the test case into action using automation tool, that is test script. So this is what I want to tell you, the things in this introduction to testing video. So in the upcoming video I explain everything in depth, what is manual testing and what is automation testing. So please subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching this video and like this video. Thank you.